Hey guys, welcome back. In this video we're going to discuss all about how to build an image gallery using MERN Stack. Here is a project that we're going to create it from scratch. Let's take a look at the project features. I can upload the image by clicking choose image. So I can upload the single image like this, and I can click on upload now. The image has been uploaded. I can upload multiple images by clicking at this one tab and select the multiple images. Like I select this one, this, and these images. Click to OK and upload it. So I have more than 7 images. The images are stored in the database. So let's open the database and I'm going to refresh my database. The images are stored in the database. Also, I can delete the image. I can click on the particular image to display the details inside the model. So the dimension, size created, and also I can delete it by clicking a delete asset button. So I can click delete and the image has been deleted from my database and also my project. So guys, I will teach you how you can create it from scratch using Node, Express, React, and also MongoDB. So without further ado, let's get started. So guys, I have configured my backend project. I will work on the backend first, then I will work on the front end after creating APIs in Node.js. So I have installed many packages inside my Node.js project. So first one is course.env, Express, Mongoose, Multer, and Sharp. Course is used to make a communication between front-end and backend. .env is used to handle the .env file data. Express is a framework. Mongoose is used to manage our communication, writing the queries to store the data in the database. Multer is used to handle the image. Sharp is used to resize your image. Okay, so I will work on the configuration, then I will teach you step-by-step process that we need to use to build the application. Okay, so step number 1, you need to move on app.jsx, not jsx, app.js, and also open the .env file. And the env file, you need to use port. I will use 5000, and also I will use node_env should be development. Okay. Then we need to move on app.js, and also I need to open the server.js file as well. In the app.js, I need to use const express require express, and I need to use const app express module.exports app. Okay, the next step, you need to import this one file inside the server.js file, Reason for using it, because I will work on my main entry file is my server.js. Inside there I will make a connection between MongoDB and our Node.js application. Also I will add the server inside this one file. So what I'm going to do on there, I'm going to use a const app require file name, and the next one const port. So I will get the data from .env file, so I need to import require .env .config. okay, after that I can access process.env file data like port accessed, otherwise I need to get 5001. Then I need to use app.listen port function, and I would say console.log app is running. And also I'm going to use, then no, I will just use this one simple method. Give me a second, I will use try catch block. Sorry guys. So if I have any error, so I will get the error. No, I will leave this one guys, just to use simple, because I will make a connection between database, so I will manage it. So the next step, I need to move on our package.js file, and inside this one I need to use npm start, just like this, and I need to remove this one content. I would say node-moon server.js. I have installed globally node-moon, so I don't need to install the node-moon package, but you can install it globally. Once you install it, then you assign the particular file, that is your main entry file. Inside the file have a server details like this one. Okay, so let's try to use simple command npm start, and we are able to see app is running, right? So yeah, cool. The next thing, we need to make a connection between database and our node application. So I need to move on MongoDB. So give me a second, I will show you from sketch guys. Just open MongoDB and log in the account. Once you log in the account, then you can click to new project, because I will create a new project. I'm going to use copy, you can write any name as you want. So I just click on that, create a new project, and we are getting the data. Create a cluster, select the free, and use by default everything is same. Just click create a deployment, and we are getting data. So I need to copy this one, password is very important, so I need to move on .env file and just paste it as a dummy, and just click to create a database user. Okay, choose a connection method. So here is a mini connection, so I will use Compass. I have installed, by the way, Compass. So here is a Compass. You can download and install the Compass inside your PC. Once you download and install, then you can make a connection between your MongoDB alters with this one, and also you can use same thing to upload your application with your Node.js. So what I'm going to do on there, I need to click on add new connection. Inside this one, I need to get this one data. Just copy it and paste on there. Write any name as you want. I'm going to use image gateway. Just click to 7 connect, but I am able to see the data have it appear inside this one Compass. These are data default database. Okay, but we need to make a connection between the compass and with our Node.js application. So what I'm going to do on there, I need to use Mongo underscore URI, and I need to paste same URL that I have copied from the MongoDB. Okay, the next thing we need to make a server.js file. In the server.js file, I need to make a connection. So the first step, you need to import the Mongoose. The next thing, I need to use mongoose.connect as a method. So I need to get the process.env mongo URI file name like this, just like this. And after that, I need to use then try catch if have any error. So I just goes console.error MongoDB connection and display the error. Okay, and also I need to use process.exit okay, and the tie block I need to use console.log MongoDB connected successfully, like this. So I'm getting MongoDB connected successfully. This application is connected with our MongoDB. So I can use anything inside the Node application. Let's say I will store the data. So the data will be stored in the database, but we need to work on that. So let's look at that, how we can do that. So I need to close .env file, server.js file, and also I don't need this one file. So the first file I will create inside the model, which I use to store the data inside the database. Means I will create a model, schema model inside the model folder. So I'll write the file name image schema.js. So I need to get a Mongoose package. Write any name. I'm going to use image schema. So these are my fields, or you can say it column. So guys, I have written many columns which are used to store the data in the database. I need to close this one. Okay, so original name, file type, file path, MIME type, size, resized size, dimension, uploaded at. After this one, I would say module.exports mongoose model and write any name as you want. This is your table name. Okay, so I would say image schema. So this is your schema name, like this one. So I will use this one file to store the data in the database. Alright, so I'm going to close it and I don't need this one file. So let's work on the routes. Means user click on the any URL, so we will move on the particular location. Okay, perform any operation. So I'm going to create a, give me a second, I use routes app.views. So my API is version 2. Okay, and I would say, so I will create a file inside the routes. The file name is image routes.js. In the image routes, I need to use const express require express, and also I need to use a router express dot router. Alright, then I need to use module.exports router. I do not make anything else, just make a communication between our router and our API. So inside this one file, I need to import the file name like image router. This data have stored in the routes and so I just copy it and paste on there. When I will call this one API, then I will move on this one page. Inside this one page, I will define that particular API endpoints. Means when user will store the single image, so I will use the single image path. So let's see how we can do that. I just use upload single image. So what I'm gonna do on there, I need to use router.post. This is the post request. Inside there, I need to use after the API. So after the version 2, like this one, I would say /upload/single. Right? So this is my API URL. When user will hit on this one URL, so let me open Notepad. So let's say http localhost like 5000. Okay, and when user will hit this one URL, so I would say API version 2 /upload/single. So this is my complete URL. All right, so /API version 2 upload single. So I would like to call the function which are handle this one request. So in order to use the function, I will call the controller. In the controller, I will create a many functions which are handle many APIs data. So in the controller, I need to use image controller.js. In the image controller, I just use simple exports that upload single. This is a async function request a response like this. Okay, so I need to just use console.log upload single image. Inside this one, image routes, I need to call image controller require image. So I just copy it, use comma, call there dot, and the function which you have written, like upload single. That's it. When you will hit this one URL, you will get this one function data, like console.log upload single image. Okay, so these are configurations you need to make it as a clean code to develop the application. Okay, so let me open my console and I'm gonna save the file. Give me a second. Okay, I'm getting the problem. The problem is all about router. Okay, so my image control path is invalid, so I need to use /controller/image path. So I'm going to save the file. I think we are good to go. Yeah, great. So let's try to use this one URL, and we will hit this one URL using Postman. Then we will get the message like this one, upload single image. Okay, so I open Postman collection and write the collection name image Calvin. Add request. The request should be post. Okay, and I will say this one URL. When I will hit this one URL, I need to select the post method. Okay, so this is a 5000 API version 2 upload single. When I will hit that, I will get the message upload single image inside the console, as you can see. Cool. So the next thing is very important. I need to use Multer and also Sharp, which are used to handle the image data. Means when user will upload the image, I need to manage the image, and also I need to store the image in our local folder and also our database. So I'm going to close this one and let's work on it. So I open the, give me a second, middleware. Okay, so I need to create a file, upload.js. Inside this one, I will manage all of the things which are used to handle the image. So const, I need Multer. I have installed this one package, guys, and also I need to get the path. Okay, so first of all, I need to configure storage. Before configure it, I need to make a folders inside upload. The first folder should be temp, and the next folder I will create it as Resized. So I have two folders inside the uploads. Okay, so let's configure the storage. So I will create a storage multer.disk storage, and I would say destination should be function. I will call the 3 argument. The first one is request file and callback function. The first one I would say then null, and the next one I need to assign the path uploads temp. This is a temporary storage before resize the image. Alright, after this one I need to say file name. File name should be function request file cd, and I need to assign the unique file name. So const unique file name to store the data in the database. So unique file name, image unique file name. Okay, so I would say unique suffix date.now. This is a function, by the way. This is a hairstyle, and I would say math plus means concatenation. Okay, round math.random times by 1e9. So this variable will give us the unique numbers. Okay, and also make a concatenation with hash sign or hyphen sign inside. After that I would say cb The first argument I would call null. The second argument I need to use file dot field name. Okay, this is a very important field name. Concatenation. One more time concatenation. The variable name like this one. Concatenation and path. That extension name. So this is a function I need to pass file dot original name, and also we need to convert it into lowercase. That's it. So this variable or this function will help us to store the data and assign the unique name inside your file, and the data will be stored inside the upload and also template file. The next function we need to create it, which is file filter. This function will get only images, means this function will handle the images. Okay, so file filter request response, not response, fine, callback. I would say a load types, which type this will assign JPEG, PNG, GIF, webpage. Okay. Okay, this is a function like this. The next one I would say const extension name load types dot test path name. This is a variable which is coming from the top, and this is a built-in package which are stored inside our node modules. I don't need to install the path package. Alright, so path and that extension name, yeah, path dot extension name file dot original name, and we're gonna use same thing to lowercase function. The next one I need to use MIME type. A load type should be test file dot MIME type. This should be small. Okay, yeah, great. And last and final thing we need to check, if MIME type and extension name is exist, then come into that if body and it just call cv null and should be true. Otherwise I would say cv new error only images, only image files are allowed. After that I need to use false like this. So this function will help us to get the image with the extension is JPEG, PNG, GIF, and when user will store another extension, we will display the error message like only image files are allowed. The last and final thing we need to use, we need to configure Multer. So just create a variable upload, call the Multer. Inside that I need to use storage, and the storage I need to get this one storage variable from the top, and we need to assign it. The next one I would say limit. The limit file size 10 times by 120, which call is 10 MB maximum image will be stored. Okay, the next one is file filter, should be file filter. Okay, and yeah, I need to use comma on there, and this will be column. Okay, this is there. Right, So I would say module.exports dot not dot slash upload. Okay, so this is our configuration file which I handle the image and store the image in the locally, like inside this one folder. And when we will call this one function like this one, and we will store the data, store the image in the database. All right. So guys, let's move on the routes, and we will call this one middleware, and we will check it is working or not. So what I'm going to do on that, I'm going to use const upload require middleware upload. So when this URL is complete, after this one, before this one function, this one upload single image, I need to use upload. I will upload the single image the first time, so I would like to use single. In the single, I need to assign the name, whatever the name you will assign on there. I'm going to use the image, so use comma. Okay, the next thing I need to use, guys, I need to use this one request.file. Inside this one function, what we will get when we will upload the image and hit the URL, and what we will get inside the console. By the way, I need to open the console. Okay, so I need to move on the post main. So this is a post main, and body, I need to select the form data, and inside this one you need to use the name, like this one name where it is here. So I'm going to copy the name, paste the name, and this will be file. I'm going to select the file. So let's say I use this one image, send the request, and why this? Okay, let's see. Yeah, I'm getting the data, guys, in the console, as you can see on my terminal. So the file, the field name is image, which is this one, and I'm going to stop it. By the way, the original name of the file name which are uploaded, and by the way, this is a complete image name, and MIME type is image JPEG, destination, and this one destination is inside there. So the image also is stored in the locally, and I'm getting all of the information, size, path, by using request.file. Remember, request.file. So I will use request.file to get all of the information to store the data in the database. So like field name, original name, encoding, and also I have used many data inside the uploads. So let me share with you. So here's I use MIME type, file.mime type. So here's a file.mime type. Destination, file name. So also I used file name somewhere. Okay, so here is another usage, file dot original name, like this one. Right, cool. So I need to make a configure with the directory, and we will store the data in the database. So yeah, so I'm going to close this one, console. So let's see. The first one I will use show, because this will use to resize your image. Okay, so the next one I need to use path require path, and also I need to use fs require fs.promises like this. Okay, so let's create a function which are used to check the directories exist or not. If the directories exist, then that's great. Otherwise, we will create a new directory inside our project. So I would say ensure directories async const drs. So the path name should be uploads. This is my folder name. Inside there I have a temporary file, basically the folder, guys. The next one is upload / Resized. This is also another folder. Why I'm getting the like this. Okay, so this is my upload folder. Inside there I have a one folder is temp and the next folder is a resized. Okay, yeah, great. But why this image is outside of this one? By the way, I'm gonna delete this image. Okay, yeah. So I will use for const and select the DRS. Let's try catch just use await fs.access DRA. Otherwise I'll create a directory using make a directory DRA comma and SQ should be true. Finally, we will work on the upload single function. Okay, so first of all I would say try catch error, and the catch block console.log upload error, and I would say error. Also I need to use response.status 500.json. Error should be error uploading image. The tail should be error.message like this. In the try block I will manage all of the things which are used to store the data. Okay, so the first step, you need to call this one ensure directory is exist, but before using it you need to use await and directory. The next one, you need to use if request not, by the way, request.file. If user does not upload any file, then I will stop the response. Just use the return response.status 400.json. Error should be no file uploaded like this. After that I would say const temporary path, and I need to get the path from request.file.path, right? The next one, resized file name. Just use resized hyphen request.file.file name. Remember I have used this one request.file to get all of the data like this one, so I'm using these data inside there. Okay, so where it is. Okay, so here's the first one that I've used on there, request.file.path like this one. The next one I have used file name like this one. and we are storing the data in the particular variable. Okay, now let's give a resized path. So I would say path, so yeah, it is up here, path.join. This is a built-in method which is stored inside the path package. And I would say uploads, this is my variable, not variable, folder name. Inside they have a resized folder like this one, resized, and we will store the data like resized file name. Great. So let's work on the resize image using Sharp. Means user upload the default image, like the size is 2000, whatever the size. So I need to decrease the size and also dimension by using Sharp package. So what I'm going to do on there, I'm going to use resized image, width, Sharp, and temp path. Just use dot resize, assign the size, whatever the size. I'm going to use 800 by 800. Use object, and in the object you need to assign the fit. By the way, I'll use fit, inside, and also without. This will be true. Okay. Then the format should be JPEG, and quality I would say 85%. After that I would say to file the resized file path name. So this is a very simple to resize the image. Okay, temp path dot resize the size name, and in the size name you need to assign the fit is inside without true the extension file name. Okay, the next and final thing, not final but we need to work, get image metadata. So just use metadata with Sharp resized path dot metadata. Okay, and we will store the data in the database, and also we will get the data in the post main. So yeah, we're gonna work on it, so stay tuned. Finally, we will use the simple things to store the data in the database. But before store the data in the database, I need to import the package. Not package, we need to get the model file name like image schema to store the data. So I would say image schema require model and schema like this. I will use it to basically store the data in the database. Okay, so after this one I say save to database const image, this is a variable, new, I would say image schema as object based, and I would call original name. These are my column names. Remember, I also open it, original name like this one. Okay, I just copy it and paste on, and I will get the data from request.file.original file name. Okay, in this mark, this one guys, like this. Okay, you can assign same thing by doing file name, comma, and I would say resized file name. Okay, yeah, resized file name, because I need to resize the image before I store the data in the database. The next one is file path, so resized path. Okay, MIME type, the MIME type is request dot file dot main time, which is coming from there. Okay, here image JPEG. The size should be request dot file dot size, and also we need to use resized. Should be resized image dot size. Just comma. The last and final thing we use dimension. Width should be metadata. Okay, that width. And height also metadata. That height. Okay, that's it. And we will use simple await image dot save method to store the data. Also, when the data will be stored in the database, I need to delete temporary file from my local path from there, from temporary folder. So I would say await fs.unlink and temp path, like this. That's it, guys. The last and final thing, you can use simple response.status 201.json, and message should be success. Should be true. Image uploaded and resized successfully. Whatever the data you can use on there. Next one is the image, so I will assign the ID should be image. These are data which are displayed inside the post main. Okay, so I just use image underscore ID. File name should be image.file name, and original name. These are my column names, guys, and this is the original size should be image that resized size. Dimension should be image that dimension, like this. And URL is, this is my path, is uploads resized slash and resized file name, resized file name, like this. Okay, yeah, cool. So let's take app dot. Okay, the last and final thing, we need to edit the middleware to handle the post request. Middleware app dot use Express.js. Let me save that, and I'm gonna open that. And just upload one file and everything is the same. My URL is same, so let's try to use it. Send request. Upload is unable to open such a directory. Okay, something is wrong inside my directory, guys. So let's open the database. And first one. The database is created, images, and I can't see any image. Great. So let's find out the problem. Okay. Upload error, upload resized image. So image name is changed. Okay. okay. The problem is, so this folder is created. So I need to remove it, and Okay, here's another problem. So I need to use upload.resized. So yeah, I think we are good to. Yeah guys, we are successfully stored the data in the database, and let me refresh it. As you can see guys, and also the data have stored in the uploads resized, and this is my image, and this is my complete image, basically name. This is a unique name, resized image. This is number, this is another. When you will upload another image, let me upload another image, give me a second, like this, store it. As you can see, the next one image also stored in the database. Let me refresh it. 2 images are uploaded inside the database. Cool. So we have successfully stored the image in the database and also our locally folder. So we are successfully designed our first one API, which is single upload. But we need to create another API which are used to handle the multiple images, and also user will delete the image by clicking the delete button. So we can create more than 3 APIs which are used to get the data, means get the images, delete the image, and also upload the multiple images. So guys, let's work on the multiple images. So I will upload multiple images. So I'm going to use upload multiple images. So use router.post and upload. So this will be multiple, okay. And after that, I need to use comma, and I will call the middleware upload dot, and I have used on earlier single, but this time I'm going to use on there is array. Inside there I need to target my what is this? Basically this is a package, this name, key name, okay. And after this one I need to assign the wheel, right? Once you did that, the next thing you need to target your controller, means function. So I would say image controller dot upload multiple. So I will create that function like this one, go to image controller and just write exports dot like this, async request response. Inside this one function I need to use same thing, but I need to change few things. So I need to get all of the code like this one, try and catch code, complete this one code, and just copy and paste on there. I need to change few things inside the multiple. I also mentioned the comment upload multiple images, okay. So I need to target on there is request.files, okay, the first thing. Or I also mentioned request.files.length is equal to 0, then display the error message. After that I need to use upload images array. This is default empty array, and then I would say for const file and off. I need to get the files from request.file method. Inside this one I need to get all of the code like this one, just paste on there, okay. And give me a second, I just use it step by step. Then resize the images, get it, paste inside the for loop, and then get metadata. Right, cool. And also you need to use same thing like this, cut it and just paste on here. And what is next? Okay, same thing. And just a minute. Where is my for loop? Starting, and this is closing. Yeah. So inside the for loop, the last thing you need to do, you need to target your array what you have made on the top, like this one. Copy it. You need to push all of the images inside this one. Just use push and assign the ID like these details. Okay, just copy and I'm gonna paste on there. Let's check it. Image underscore ID, file name, image.file name, original name. Yeah, it's perfect. And the first I'm going to save it, and this is a 202. This success message, I'm going to leave it. And also I need to display the image, upload images like this. So I've changed a few things. The first one is I need to make an array and just change file to files. Alright, and I'm getting this one. Okay, just change it like this. You need to target this one, guys, and also you need to remove it. Okay, let's find out another. So inside there also you need to use file.mime type, file.size, and where is the next one? Here is the next one. So just use file. So this file is coming from the for loop. Inside the file have a request.files data. Okay, and I think we are good to go to check it. So let me open the Postman and I'm gonna copy it, send the next request post, and what is the next one? Body, form data, and the key is my images, not images, and select the files. So I would like to upload multiple images. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. I just use 3. Okay, and let's send the request. Something went wrong, so let me check the problem where it is. Unexpected error. So let me find index. So I think something is wrong inside the code, so I need to check this one function and then I'll fix it, guys. So guys, I think something is wrong, so I need to check the upload because this is a Multer configuration. So okay, the limits, I need to use limits on there. So I think we are good to go to check it one more time. Let's try to use it. I'm also getting same thing, and this time I'm getting unexpected error. So limits, guys, the problem is this one, multiple. So this is my router, so I need to use it. So I think we are good to go to check it, guys. As you can see on my screen, the images are stored in the database, and I'm getting all of the information inside my Postman. So let's refresh my web page, and I'm getting all of the images. Alright, so also give me a second. I also mentioned many things inside this one page. So I open the Resized. Let me refresh it. Give me a second. I need to, I'm getting all of the images which I stored in the database, and also the images that I stored inside my local folder. So this is all about how you can upload multiple images. Okay, so I just save it, and we are getting same thing. So the next one is very important. We need to get all of the images. By the way, I'm getting the images details inside there, so this is coming from there. Okay, so this is the path and so on and so forth. I'm going to close it. The reason for closing it, I want to see everything clear on there. So let's move on the next router. Get all images. So I need to use router.get and /images. Image controller .get all images. So I need to create that function inside the controller. Get all images. Exports. Get all images. Async. Request response. And I need to use same thing like try catch, and the catch block I need to use simple error console .log get images. Response.status 500.json. Just display the error. If have any error, fetching images, and also I need to use the details and error that message. Okay. In the try block, I need to get all of the images, and we need to display inside the Postman. Then we will move on the front end to get all of the images. So just create a variable, use update, target your image schema, use find method, and also I'm going to use sort method to sort the images uploaded at. This is my column name. I use ascending, or descending means top to bottom, bottom to top. I use -1. The next one is I need to use const image list, and sorry guys, and then I need to use images, and I will use map method, target img parenthesis curly bracket. Inside there I need to use id img dot _id, file name img dot file name, original name img dot original name, like this. And the next one, size img resized size, like this. Dimension should be img dimension. Uploaded at img dot uploaded at. Okay, the last one is our URL, so just use uploads /resized image.file name like this. Cool. And let's move on. So I just use 200. If everything is perfect, then I need to display the success should be true. Count. Also I need to count the images by using images.length, and the last and final thing I need to use images.imageList like this one. Just save it and let's move on. And I would like to use get and select this one, version 1 to 2, and just select images. So use it. I'm getting images, guys. So how many images? 5, and each image have details. Okay, cool. Let's give me a second, guys. Okay, how many records? 5. Okay, cool. So let's work on this single image. So I need to move on image router, and this is the image, so I need to use get single image router.get. Just use image controller that get image. Yeah, I just use get image. So this is the function I need to create it. Get single image exports that get single image async request response, and I will use the, by the way, I will get all of the code and I will change few things inside there, right? Because this is the similar things. Okay, so image schema find by ID. Okay, request.params.id, but also I need to mention the ID inside there like this. Okay, so I need to get this one ID and store the ID inside this one variable, right? Then I use if image, not images, just use image, it's not exist, just stop to move on. Response.status 404.json error image not found, and also delete these things, guys. Delete. Give me a second. This is not, and the image is not found, so everything is the same. Just change this one. I don't need to use map method on there. Okay, yeah, so just get these things and paste on there. Okay, remove this one from there. Okay, response.status 44202 image. Okay, just change this one img to image. Okay, and yeah, it's perfect. So let's use this one. This is the images, so I need to use image. Okay, and after that I need to get the ID. So how you can get the ID? Like this one, I need to get this one ID. This is the original name, this is the size, and I'm gonna paste on there, send the request. I'm getting the image. For the last and final step we need to complete it is the delete. Okay, move on the image router and delete image. In order to delete the image, we can use similar thing, but I need to change the method. Just use delete, and also change the method image like this. Copy and delete image. Exports dot delete image. Async request response, and I would say try catch. In the catch block, you need to use same thing. Just get it. And to save the time, just use. Okay, in the try block, you need to get the image ID. How you can do that? Let's take a look at that. I have assigned the ID. On behalf of this one ID, you need to use await image schema dot find by ID. The ID is coming from request.params.id. Same thing I'm gonna do if the image is not exist. So just stop it. Moving on. Otherwise, I would say delete file from file system. I would say await fs dot onlink image dot file path. Okay, great. Delete image from database. When user will delete the image, I need to remove the image from a local directory and also database. So this is all about local directory, and this is all about database. So I would say find by ID and delete request.params.id. User response status 200.json success should be true. Message, I would say image deleted successfully, like this. There we go. Let's try to use it. So I would like to delete this one image. So first one, before deleting image, I have more than 5 images. Let's use it. So I need to remove the first one image. Okay, I just copy this complete URL, paste on there, select the delete method. This is my ID. Let's try to use it. Image deleted successfully. Let's use it. I'm getting 4 images, and also the particular image is deleted from my local folder. I deleted second, and this is the third. Right, cool. Let's refresh the database. I have 3 images, and also I need to check my, this is a temp, 3 images. Okay, and this is my previous image, so I don't need to use this is the invalid path problem. Okay, so the last and final thing, we need to complete it by using front end. By the way, I will use the front end designing without speaking. Once I will design it, then I will teach you how you can get the data from the API. Okay, before moving on there, I need to add few things inside the app.jsx, not JSX, app.js. So the first step, I need to use app.use course. By the way, I need to import the course. It is very important to make a communication between front end and back end. I need to add it course, and also I need to define the folder when user will get the data from my locally, means using front end. So I need to use app.use, my folder name uploads, then I use Express.static. I need to import the path, I would like to use path on there. Dot join directory name by the way, and plots. So that's it for this thing. But usually more than users are using error handling to make a class and extend another class, but I will use simple thing on there by handling the error. Just use app.use. The first one is error, request, response, and next. Just use, do not use console.log, just use response.status 500.json, and I would say error display message something went wrong, and also I need to display the error that message. So okay, yeah, perfect. Let's try to upload. I think we are getting the problem, but let's see what's happening when I upload like this one. Only images that are loaded, something went wrong. Okay, cool. I'm getting error message. This image or this extension file is not allowed to store the data in the database. So guys, let's move on the front end. But before moving on the front end, I will set up the project inside the client. I'm going to close all of the things. I will install the packages and designing inside this one folder. Once I will design the complete application, then I will teach you the logic that are used to get the data and display the data inside the front end and how you can manage it. So let's see. So guys, we have successfully designed the complete application, but we need to add the logic to display some content like images, and also we need to add the performance like upload the image and delete the image, and also upload multiple images, so on. So I need to move on our code editor. Step number 1, you need to install the package which are used to handle. First I need to select my client. The package name is npm install Axios. This package is used to help us to manage the API. Okay, so I'm going to close it, and also I'm going to close this one. in the services you need to create a file API.js. I need to import the package, and my main URL is API_URL HTTP localhost 5000/API/yn2. Okay, this is my main URL. After this one, I will assign the particular endpoint of the API to get the data, like multiple images, single image, multiple image uploading, and so on. So let's create a function const upload single image. The function must have async, and we need to pass parameter, and also I will create a form data variable, and I need to get the form data from form data function. Reason for creating form data, because I need to handle the form data. So when user will upload the image, this is a form based data, right? So I would say form data dot append. The first one I will target only on the first step, means upload the single image. So this function will help us to upload the single image. Okay, and also I need to pass the parameter. The next one I need to say const response await. I need to target my package Axios dot post. I would say API URL, which is coming from the top. After the URL, you need to use your API endpoint upload single. Okay, then you need to pass the data, which is coming from the form data, like this one. And also you need to pass few things like header. The content type should be multi-part. Okay, very important. Multi-part/formula. Outside of this one, you need to return response data. This function is help us to upload the single image. The complete API URL is this one. Okay, when you will copy it and paste on there, this is your complete URL, but I'm going to leave it. Right, so let's create the same function, but we need to change few things. Upload multiple images. So I would say files, and this will be a little bit of change. I would say const file of files, and get it, paste on there. This should be file, and this will be images. Upload multiple image, I would say. Okay, and everything is perfect, but inside this one I would say multiple, and yeah, perfect. So this is my next one function. The last and final function I would like to create it, which is get images. Not this is last, but I also create another function, get all images. Get all images. Okay, I don't need to pass anything else inside there, just to remove these things. So just use a response access dot get, and this is your API URL, and I would say /images. Don't need to pass any object, just like this. And that's it. The last function you need to create it, which is delete. I'm gonna copy it. delete image. I need to pass the ID, and this is a delete method. This ID will be passed on there is like this. That's it. So I have many functions which are handle the API data, but I will call it when user perform the action, means click on the button, and when the page will be load. So yeah, so we're gonna work on it and from the app.js. Okay, so let's create a functions, by the way, states, and also we're gonna create a functions which are handle the our data. Okay, so the first one I would say refresh gallery, set refresh gallery, by default is 0, and next will be storage states, set storage states. This is the object base. By default used is 0. The total is 5 times 124 times by 1024. So this is a complete 5 GB in bytes. Let's create a function which handle the update storage, means user will upload the image, then my update process or update in my progress bar which are used in the left side. So give me a second, I think something inside there, so I need to hide the model here. So here is the progress bar when user will upload the image. So this progress bar will be used. Okay, so let's create a function, calculate total size. Assign right now I need to get all of the images function which is coming from my this one, get all images like this one. So what I'm going to do on there, I need to import it. Okay, get all images. Once you add it, then the images are coming from your services API folder. This is a function, so I need to use parentheses. Right, next thing you need to use total used. I need to get the result images. Okay, and then we need to call the reduce function, accumulator image, accumulator plus image dot size are 0. After this one I need to also use the 0 guys. Then I would say set storage status, the previous parameter, and I would say make a copy of the previous, comma, object is used to total used, which is coming from there. Okay, that's it. Let's move on and update starts when so I would say use effect In the dependency here, I would say refresh gallery. When the refresh gallery will be executed, inside this one I would say update storage. This function, okay, when this state will be changed the data, then this function will be executed inside the use effect head. Right, cool. Let's move on. And let's create a handle upload success message. I would say set refresh gallery previous. I need to increment 1 just like this. That's it. This is a helper function, helper to format bytes to readable. Okay, const format bytes, passing the bytes, and if bytes is have 0 means no data inside the byte, then just return 0 byte. Let's create a k means kilobyte, 124. Sizes, there are many sizes such as byte, kilobyte, MB, GB, just like this. I would say const I math dot flow math log, and inside there I need to pass the bytes and divide by math.log and passing the k cat. After that I need to use convert it into pass float bytes divide by math.pow kilobyte, and I to fix it, I just need get 2 characters. Okay, increment concatenation, make a space, sizes, give me a second, sizes, I think yeah. And last and final function we need to create it is used percentage. How much used the percentage when user will upload the image. Used percentage math.min. So I'll say storage states dot used divide by storage states dot total. Okay, and also I need to use, give me a second, and this is 1 parenthesis, also I need to pass it because I will use times by 100, and after 100 also mention the 100 as well. So guys, these are helper functions which are handle the data. Means when user will upload the image, so I also mentioned this when these data inside this one file to display some conditional rendering and conditional color combination and so on. So yeah, so let's use the logics on our complete application. Okay, first I need to check my terminal. Give me a second, I need to check the terminal if I have any problem, so we will fix it. Stomach 7, no, everything is perfect. Alright, so the first step I need to use on there is conditional based. Okay, so this is the image upload gallery, and basically this is a component. Inside there you need to pass on upload success as a probe, and you need to pass a handle upload, right? just copy it and destruct them. Just leave it. Once I complete this one process, then we will move on there. Okay, yeah, good. So this is very important. So dynamic status card, storage used. So inside this, I would say farm bytes storage states dot used, and after parentheses yeah, farm bytes storage dot total. Oh, what's happening on there? Okay, something is math is login is not function. Yeah, so the math, where is the math is login? This is like this, guys. Yeah, so I'm getting perfect result. The data is coming from there, and yeah, perfect. So this is the data which is coming from dynamic. Okay, and so this is very important to display the progress bar. By the way, I need to use on there is a style with should be used percentage. Okay, outside of this you need to use percentage sign. It should be display the percentage progress bar, guys. Okay, right, let's move on. And this is another thing, I need to use percentage dot to fixed one of your capacity reached. No, I'm getting that. Okay, I need to move on outside of that. And yeah, 2.3% of capacity are reached. Okay, let's move on. And I will work on it on later. Reason for working on this one on later, because inside they have a model. Okay, so let's work on the upload, image upload success, this process when user will upload the image and so on. So inside this component I need to do a lot of things, right? Because user will upload the image, we will handle the image and so on. So let's work on that. I need to use const. I need to make basically many states. So guys, the first step, you need to create a function which are used to handle the select file. Means user will upload the file, we will handle it. But before creating function, you need to find out the input fields and you need to change few things inside there. Give me a second, I need to check that. This where it is, give me a second. So where it is. Okay. This is the version. This, where is my input field which are used to handle the image, guys? So guys, I do not use input zone on there. Let's edit, guys. This is my mistake. So okay, the code is appear inside there, guys. I just hit enter, so I'm getting the input file type in. So okay, so the type is file, class is hidden, and accept is multiple. So I need to target that and get the data from there, right? And yeah, we will handle it in a minute. So I need to create a function which will handle the image upload process. Okay. The first thing, you need to get the data from array, because user will upload multiple images. If user can, I need to use e.target.files. Okay, then I need to use set selected files state and passing the value on them. The next one, previews URLs, which is coming from files.map, because user will get multiple, so I need to use map method. I need to target the URL that create object URL and just pass the file. Next one, target the state, set preview, and just passing the set preview URL. Set preview URLs. And last and final thing, you need to use set message. The type should be nothing, text also nothing. That's it. This is a function which will handle the select. But also we need to create another functions which are used for multiple purpose, like execute, upload, getting images, and so on. So I need to create another function which are used to execute upload. This is a sync function, and I'm going to use if selected files dot length have a 0, just return. Otherwise I need to use set uploading, should be true, set message, type should be nothing, and text should be nothing. Inside there I need to use try catch block, because inside there if have any error, so we will catch it. So I'm going to use const backend message, whatever the name you can use it. So I'm going to use error.response tiny operator.data.message. So same thing on there, just use R, and this will be error, and last and final thing is error.message. And finally I need to use upload file. Yeah, cool. And yeah, let's move on, and you need to use set message object. The type should be error, and text should be backend message, like this one. And also I would like to use finally, and the finally I need to use set uploading should be false. And the type block, I'm getting the okay. In the type block I need to use few things. The first thing, I need to use const result. By the way, I'm getting this one. Just a minute, I need to work on it. I'll wait. I need to target upload type, have a single, means user select the single image uploading button. Then I would like to call upload single image function, which is coming from my API. As you can see, when you will add it, you will get the automatically inside there. So this function will get the arguments. So the argument is coming from selected files, have array based, so I need to target that 0 index. Okay, otherwise user will upload multiple images, so I need to target my multiple images function, which is used to get one parameter is selected files. Right, let's move on. I would say set message should be type is success, and text should be result, not message. Okay, cool. Set selected files, nothing. Set previews, nothing. And also I would say set timeout 400 if on upload success is exist, then I would say on upload success function, which is coming from my props, like this one. Okay, good. So this is a complete function. The next function I need to create it to clear the data, means user upload the image. When user click on there, then we will clear this one section. Okay, let's do that. Handle clear. Set selected files, nothing. Set preview, nothing. Set message as object that is type should be nothing, and text should be nothing. So let's implement them inside the project. Okay, let's do that. So this is my first button. Inside there also I need to pass as a conditional based, but before using conditional based, I would say on click event, and I would say set upload type should be single. Okay, and also I need to call another function handle clear. So this is conditional based, so I need to target it to change the color combination. Why I'm getting this, give me a second. Okay, so parentheses curly bracket, inside there I need to target upload time, have a single, so I would say bg white shadow sm text India 600, otherwise text select, and what text select is 500 is best. When I hover it, text select 700. Okay. Okay, cool. This is single upload, but I'm gonna refresh it. Cool. Let's move on. We will work on it, guys, so you will understand everything. So this button is used to upload the single image, okay, but this button is used to upload the multiple images, right? So same thing I'm gonna do on there. So first of all, I copy this one because this is a conditional based. I think I need to copy this line of code and paste on there. Give me a second, I use this one and I'm gonna copy. Give me a second, guys. 700, okay. Just get it. And paste on there. Yeah, perfect. And this is the button, so inside the button I need to target my multiple function. Yeah, so this should be set upload type is multiple, and also I need to target handle clear function. Yeah, okay, both are working, but I will fix it. Just a minute, I will fix it in few seconds. So once I complete all of the conditional based rendering, then I will fix it. Okay, so this is a zone input type image accept. Okay, that's perfect. So inside there I need to use multiple upload type. Upload type should be multiple, and I need to use on change event handle file select function, which is coming from the top. And let's move on. So this is a conditional based upload. Okay, so inside there I need to use selected files dot length greater than 0. Then you should use text integer 600, otherwise you need to use text select for, and yeah, there are a lot of things, guys, we're gonna do. Give me a second. Both are active, but when I click on it I will fix it, guys. So yeah, so this is a preview grid, and upload. Give me a second, guys. This is the div, this is the paragraph. Inside they have a Okay, so this is also based on conditional. When user use selected file dot length have a 0, so I would say choose image, otherwise I would say selected files dot length should be selected. So when I upload image, I'm getting unselected, but when you refresh it, you are getting choose image. Okay, so let's move on. This is a preview card conditional based rendering on there. So I think okay, I cut it. The first step, I need to use curly bracket. I would say previews dot length greater than is 0, and then display that content. Okay, cool. So I will use map method to get the image data, so I need to cut it, and then I'm going to use on there previews dot map URL and I. Okay, inside that I need to paste all of the code. So in the image source I would say URL. That's it. So let's try to use it and let's see what happening. Yeah, I'm getting image, as you can see. When I click on it, it doesn't work, but we will set a bit. Let's move on, and this is the action button. So this will be upload single image, this will be clear. Yeah, okay, right? So action button, in the action I would say on click I would say execute upload, and also I would say disable uploading or selected files dot length should be 0. And this is also conditional based, so give me a second. I would say uploading is exist, then I would like to display the loader. Okay, otherwise I need to display the why this is happening on there. Otherwise display upload. Okay, great. So display the loader, width should be 4, height should be 4. I'm not use anywhere to spin. Okay, I'm gonna use anywhere to spin. And same thing I'm gonna do with 4, height 4. I'm gonna refresh page. Something is wrong inside there. Why I'm getting this one button like this? Okay, outside of this one I would say uploading is exist, so I would say king, otherwise I need to use a problem. Okay, I think it should be, yeah, but why this is, let me write the clear function on there, handle clear. Now let's use it. Why this is hidden? So the uploading is exist. Loaded to spin uploading image. Otherwise I think I need to check it. Before checking it, we need to finally complete this process. So this is the last and final thing. I'm going to use message.text is exist, then display the complete content. Inside there I need to use message.type is equal to success, and then I would say use circle, check circle 2. Otherwise I would say allowed circle. Passing the classes with height 5, and also I need to pass on there with height 5. And after this I would say span message.text, text access font bold uppercase taking tight. Okay, cool. Let's refresh the page. Everything is perfect, but I'm facing issue this one tab and upload now. So I will fix it. So give me a second, I will fix it, guys. So guys, let's move on and fix the first one issue, which is conditional based. So this is a single and this is a multiple, so I need to change it into multiple. So it should be display the single and multiple. When I refresh it, if I need to upload the single image, I just select this one. If I upload multiple images, I need to select this tab. So let's try to upload the single image. So I'm gonna use single, and let's say I upload this image. Upload now. Image upload successfully and resized. I'm getting 2 messages, but the cool thing is the data I have stored in the database, means it is working perfectly, but I need to fix it. Okay, so messages, where it is message type is success, and yeah, we need to fix this message. Okay, message dot type should be success. So I would say BGM bread 50 border 100 and text also embed 700. Otherwise I would say BG red 50 border red border red 100. Text should be red 700. Okay, cool. And I don't need to use this one, and yeah, I think it's perfect. Yeah, I'm getting perfect result, but both are outside of them. So message type, give me a second, I need to remove it. Remove this one line and I think, yeah, perfect. I can click on there to clear the message. When I upload SVG like this one, upload it, I'm getting error message. Something went wrong, and when I refresh the page, there are no record have stored in the database. Cool. So it is working perfectly, guys. So I'm going to click on clear. Let's upload the multiple images. So I select like this one, upload now. Image uploaded successfully. Refresh the page. Number of images have a 6. Correct. So the last and final thing, we need to display the images in the query, and also first I need to uncomment it, and then we need to work on it. So first of all, you need to use refresh trigger prop. What is the name? Refresh trigger. Open that and destruct them like this, and let's see if something is wrong. Yeah, refresh trigger, do not make it. Where it is. Give me a second. This is a refresh gallery, guys. Okay. So let's work on it. Images, set images, use state, const loading, set loading, use state, should be true. And now set selected image, set selected image, use state. So inside this one, I need to get all of the images. So I'm going to create a function fetch images async. Inside there, I need to use set loading should be true. Set error should be null. Like the try catch block. In the catch block, you need to use error. Console.error error, and finally I need to use set loading should be false. In the try block, I need to use const result await get all images. This is a function which is coming from my API services file, and after that I need to use set images state result tiny operator dot images, or if have nothing, just display the empty array. Okay, also I need to use set error if have any error, so I'm going to use fail to sync with library. That's it. Let's create a use effect. When the page will be low, I would say fetch images, and inside the dependency array I need to use a refresh trigger object as a prop, which is coming from there. Okay, let's move on, and we need to create another function which I use to handle the delete. Async. I need to pass the ID if window.confirm permanent deletion can't be proceed just return, and the try catch, and the catch block I need to use error deleting file, and the try block I need to use await function delete image and passing the ID which is coming from this one. When I will call it, I will pass the ID, right? And also I need to use set images state. Inside that I need to use images dot filter. I need to get the image dot ID is not equal to ID if selected images, not images, image tiny operator dot ID is merged with ID. I would say set selected images should be null. Why I'm getting that? Okay, I need to use tiny operator dot. Great. And guys, we need the size format byte like this, copy, and I'm gonna paste. This is a delete. After this one I'm gonna paste on there. And guys, I need to write some code which I use to display the loading. So give me a second, I'll write it. Inside there have some Tailwind CSS classes and few things, so give me a second. So guys, I have written the code like this one. If is loading is exist, so I need to display this one content. Inside there have a fetching assets. If have any error, so I need to display the try again. And inside they have a few things, so I just target my error. Inside this one have a button fetch images, call the function which is coming from the top, and yeah, there are no any other things. Okay, so the finally I need to display the images. Okay, so this is a if part, and then we will work on the else part. I need to target the images dot length have 0. Then I would say this code, otherwise I need to get this code, right? Just based on the create, remove the else statement from there. So I don't need to change anything else inside this one, but I need to write this code in the map method. I get it and use parentheses, target images dot map image parentheses, and paste complete code. So let's implement this one called data. Alright, so lt is image. Give me a second, I need to use the key, guys. Key image.id, and this is my URL which I use to display the image. So I'm going to use little template. Inside that I'm going to use http/localhost 5000 and my URL image.url like this. In the lt I need to use image.original none. So I'm going to save the file. Let's see what happened. I'm getting the images, guys. Behind the scene have images, okay, but I'm able to see the model. So let me give me a second. I just commit it right now. Not commit it right now. I will complete it, guys. So let's move on. And so this is used to, this will be used to delete that, and this will be used to display the model. Okay, so I'm going to call the function inside the button on click, set selected images. I would say image, whatever the particular image, and this will be used to delete the image. I need to use on click. When user click on that, I need to delete it. Delete, handle delete. Inside that, I need to pass the ID. So the ID is coming from image.id. Alright, so I'm going to save the file, and this is the info. In the info, I need to change the details, image.original name, and this is the dimension. So I need to use dynamic image dot dimensions dot width times by image dot dimension dot height, and leave the dot. Just use on there is format size. What is the function name, guys? So this is a byte, but I need to use size. Okay, I will, give me a second. Format size. Okay, I will change it into format size, and also I need to use if the byte are less than written what? Then written bytes, concatenation bytes. So I would say where it is. This is a model. Okay, here. Format size, selected images dot size. Okay, so this is a conditional based, but give me a second. Info area, and let's move on the top, guys. First one, I need to check the right side content image URL, and this after the image URL, I need to display the details. Where is my details? Cool. Okay. All of the code inside the model. And so give me a second. I cut this one. This is the model. If user click on the selected images or image, then this model code will be on display on there. So I'm gonna refresh my page. I think something is wrong, so I need to fix it. Let me check it right now. Here is a size issue, so I need to find out where is used on there. Okay. So guys, everything is perfect, but size is this selected images doesn't getting the sizes. So okay, I need to use on there is image.size, guys. First I need to save it, and there we go. I'm getting the data, but I can't get these images. I don't know where the images is coming from. So I have 4 images in my database. No, I have 6 images. Right, okay, cool. But I don't know why I'm not getting these details. When I hover over, I can't see the delete and also another icon which I use to display the model. So give me a second, I will fix it and then I will teach you guys. Guys, I have changed a few classes to display the icon like delete and also this one. So let me share with you a few things. So this is my div which I use to display the image. Inside there I've used absolute instant 0, and these are classes basically I used on there to display the icons on there. But the last thing, I need to fix the image. So the image doesn't look like perfect, so I need to fix this one as well. So I need to fix it with full height, full object is cow. Okay, I will use one there is cow. I think it should be, yeah, perfect guys. Right, cool. Let's try to delete it. Error deleting. Okay, I'm getting the problem to delete the error. Okay, let's try to use this one to display the model. Yeah, I'm getting the model when I click on it. So let's see how we're gonna work on the model, and also we're gonna fix the issue to delete the image. Cool. So I'm gonna delete it. By the way, I'm removed. Alright, so this is a close button. In the close button, so first thing you need to use on click when you click on it. So I need to use set selected images. Image should be null, and yeah, let's move on. This is the size of the close. This is a close, by the way guys, button, but I need to add this one event on there. So to Excel, where it is, okay, I need to call it on there. Why? On click, set selected images, should be null. By the way, this is hourly, and this is a close button. So in the close button I need to target on click set selected images should be null, but I would say like this. So inside there I need to pass http://localhost colon 5000, and this will be selected image that URL. Okay, let's move on. And this is the details page, so same thing I'm gonna do on the on click set selected image should be null. So this is dimension, this is the width, so I would like to use selected image dot dimension dot width. Okay, let's move on. And this is the size. After the size I would say format size selected image dot size. Let's move on, and this is the automatic dynamic data I need to display on there. New dot selected image dot uploaded at that to or local data string function. Okay, so this is the delete one. I don't use the function inside there, so that's the reason. By the way, this is the delete inside the model, so let me check it's working or not, then we will fix it. Handle delete selected image dot id. That's it, guys. Let's try to use it. I refresh my page, click on it, I'm getting image model. I click on it to close it. Let's delete this one. So I'm getting the error when I delete the image, but when I refresh my page there are no. Let's fix it, guys. Give me a second. What's happening when I delete the image? 404 not found images. So let's move on the API. So slash images slash id response.data. It's perfect. Version 2 images the id. These images not appear. Let's delete this one. Let's open the Node.js, guys. Give me a second. Okay, here's mistakes. No, in the Node.js, let's try to use it. I'm going to delete it, and let's see what's happening. Let's try to use the postman to delete the image. First of all, I need to get images, 6 images. Let's copy this one ID, and I'm going to delete this one from there. The problem inside, let me refresh it. Okay, the problem is all about inside my delete in the front end, in the backend, guys. So let's fix it. So resized image. Sorry for that. So let's, okay, I think they have an issue. Let's fix it, guys. Give me a second. I open image router. Let's open the delete method and let me fix it. So const image schema, find my id requested params. If the image is not exist, not found, fs image.file path. Yeah, it's perfect. Find by id and delete requested param. Yeah, it's perfect. So why this folder is exist? Resource copy, upload, resized. So basically this is my path mistake, I think. And let's use it one more time. No such directory on link. Guys, I have tried it to solve the problem in the backend. So the problem is very simple. So the problem is coming from my misused the directory. When you will use the directory, you must be delete the image from the database, and also you need to delete the image from your directory. So I have removed all of the images from my directory database and just upload one image. So I open the MongoDB and this is my one image, but this is working on the backend. I did not work on the front end because we are facing issue and we're gonna fix it. So this is my first image. I need to copy the URL and I'm gonna paste on there and send the request. The image has been deleted successfully. This image is deleted successfully from my database, from my directory. As you can see, there are no any image. But when you will upload the image, I'm going to refresh my page, upload a single image like this one, upload it, the image is stored, same image, same thing. But when I will delete the image from there, I'm facing issue. So this issue is coming from the front end. So let's fix it in the front end. Okay, I delete the API, image controller, image routes. These are, by the way, I have also used one thing in the app.js. No, I do not change it, anything else. Okay, so let's fix the front end. So let's handle the delete and then I need to find out the problem is inside there. And permanent detection return, delete image. Yeah. Let's open the API as well. Spark says delete this method. This is URL images. So yeah, it's perfect. Delete image function is perfect. So I think something is wrong inside this one. Okay, guys, the problem is image. underscore ID. By the way, this is the database ID, so I think no. And guys, I have found the problem. The problem is coming from my backend. So I used on there is image. This is my path, but in front end I have used the, where it is, give me a second. I've used on there is images, so I need to remove the images as from there, just like this. So once I did that, then let's try to use it. Right now the image has been removed from my database, my application, and it is working perfectly. And let's look at the database. So this is a problem. This is coming from my basically front end, backend in the routers. So guys, let's try to one more time use the complete application. So I need to upload multiple images, like 1 2 3 4, like this. Upload it. I would like to remove this one message. I just look clear and I'm getting all of the images. Let's click on there, so I'm able to see the model. I click on there. So I also mentioned this one as well in the model. So where it is, model, give me a second. In the model I have changed, I think, few things. So let me, okay, selected image, delete. Give me a second why this is happening on there. So I'm close it. Yeah, the image has been removed. Let's open the console as well. Let's refresh it one more time. Open that, delete it, delete it, delete error. So set image is not defined. Set selected images is not defined. So the problem is inside the model set selected images. Let me copy this one, but the image is removed, guys. Let's see on the, so set selected images. So guys, I also move on there. So this is another issue, so I just use set selected images on there to remove the overlay. Set selected images should be null. So this is another issue, so I think we are good to go to check it. Open it, delete it, proceed. One more time, I'm facing issue, guys. The image has been removed, but I need to remove the model as well. So yeah, this is a simple but very, on there I'm going to delete it. Yeah, it's working, but when I will upload and open that, I need to delete it. I'm getting error. Define set select images not defined. So set select image is defined. So this is my overlay, and this is a model. Okay guys, so I have fixed this one. From there, handle delete function. So inside they have a few things that I have changed. So this is a await delete method. Inside there I need to use image filter image, and this is a similar code, but inside there I use set select images is null. The next step I completed on there is when the model is appear like this one. This is a model. Inside that have overlay. I just use set selected images is null. That's it. So I have tried it and it is working perfectly. Look at that. Right? So this is a little bit issue, but I'm facing issue and finding the problem. So that's it, guys, for building a complete image gallery using MERN Stack. So I hope you have learned a lot of things, and yeah, so thank you very much for watching. Have a nice day.